Okay, we've got something a little different today. We're running low on Journey Together packs, and they're getting a little harder to find, but we are still on our quest to get Lily's Clefairy. But in the meantime, we'll take a little break from that, and we have a pack battle of magic cards.
And they're two different.
And we're
Cutesy versus horror.
Versus evil. So basically, I used to play a ton of Magic, but I'm not horribly familiar with these two sets because they came out during that gap of time where I was not playing.
You get a retro frame card in every pack.
I was not really following Magic very much during this time, so I'm not very familiar with these cards, these sets, or what's the good stuff. I know Bloomburrow is a lot of kind of cutesy animals. The whole plane is filled with animals, and I know Innistrad is horror, gothic, dark. Kind of reminds me of what I remember from Torment back in the day in the Odyssey block. But anyway, so we are going to go head to head with the cutesy animals and scary goth monsters. Let's see how this goes. This is all going to be a surprise for both of us because I have very little clue what is actually in this set.
I have price charting ready to scan.
So here we go. Let's start opening up. And whoever wins the battle will decide at the time, I guess. We know inevitably I'm going to win, though. I
was able to get it.
Picked up these packs today. I've never opened an Innistrad or Bloomburrow pack today.
Damage the hamster thing.
I do have some cards from these sets in my collection that I've traded for.
No art card.
Alright, here we go. Ready? First. Well, I've got a little more to open than you do.
I'm going to put these on here so we can tell who's doing what pack.
Oh, got an art card too. So first, Innistrad. Here we go. Mine, first one. We're not going to go into huge detail for every single thing because we don't have that much time, but start with the other. Turn it around. I've got a 2/1 creature. Oh, he's a vampire.
This is my art card.
Oh, well, I'll get to my art card in a second, but that's pretty cool. Sacrifice a creature. This creature gains flying until end of turn. If the sacrificed creature was a human, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. So he's a vampire, and you can sacrifice creatures to him to give him flying and make him stronger. He's a vampire.
Mine is Hugs the Grizzly Guardian.
Actually, we have him already. Yours is. Wait, you started with your rare?
I don't know.
You did. Yours is rare, right? Like it's gold in the corner.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know.
Did you turn it around or what?
This is my back.
I
started with rare, I guess.
The rare is usually the last one. But anyway, yours, you won that for sure because. Are you sure you didn't turn it around? But anyway.
This is how I got it. Like this.
Okay, well whatever. Emerson definitely won that because his is a rare. I mean, I like this card actually just fine. It's only 3 mana for a 2/1 that you can pump it up, and it's a vampire. But it's funny though. I really only have maybe one card in this entire set right now. Someone traded for me just 2 weeks ago probably, and it was this. So I've got only rare we got now is a duplicate. Okay, another vampire. Because like I said, this is a very dark set.
Planes.
Okay, well I'm going to win this one. Oh, that's a neat planes. Let's see your planes. But I'm going to read my vampire. Haste. When this creature enters, target creature can't block this turn. So you scare somebody, it sounds like. 3/2 haste for 4. Not too bad. But that is a neat planes. So I'm going to give you that one.
Hold on, I'm going to scan it for its value. That is not a booster box, but okay.
Okay, next up.
Innkeeper's Talon.
What's it? Okay, it's a
enchantment.
Mine is Grapple with the Past. Mill 3 cards, then you may return a creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand.
At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Level 2 permits you control with counters on them have ward. Level 3. If you would put one or more counters on a permanent, or player, put twice that many of each of those kinds.
Let's give it to your card.
I'm struggling to read.
Yeah. So, alright, next up. I think you've won every one this time. This one was an easy win, though, because you had a really good one. I got a Inspiring Captain, Human Knight. When this creature enters, creature you control gain +1/+1. So he's decent. It's 3/3 for 4. Pumps up your creatures. Not bad. Common.
Gossip's Talent. Whenever a creature you control enters, surveil 1.
Okay. You can look at your cards.
Whenever you attack target creature. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature with power 3 or less can't be blocked this turn. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may exile it and then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control.
I don't know. Let's give it to you again, I think. Alright, I have a Blazing Torch, 1 mana for an artifact equipment. Equipped creature can't be blocked by vampires or zombies, which is kind of nice if you're playing against a vampire or zombie deck. Not super helpful otherwise.
Feather of Flight is mine. When Feather of Flight enters, draw a card. Enchanted creature gets 1/0 counter and has flying.
I would have to give that one to you again. Oh, I got a double-sided card.
Oh?
Oh, God. Desperate Farmer. Creature, human peasant with lifelink. When another creature you control dies, transform this creature. And he transforms to Human Knight, Depraved Harvester with lifelink 4/3.
Mine is Heartfire Hero.
Seems cool.
Whenever a Heartfire Hero becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, put a 1/1/+ counter on it. When Heartfire Hero dies, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent.
Oh, I think yours is better again. I think you're winning every single time. So, alright, what'd you get? I got another one that flips. Biolume Egg, 3 mana for a Serpent Egg. Can't attack, is Defender. When this creature enters, scry 2. When you sacrifice this creature, return it to the battlefield, transform under its owner's control at the beginning of its next step. So you have to sacrifice it, and then it becomes
a snake. A
Biolume Serpent, and it's a 4/4, and you can make it unblockable.
Mine is Hazard Root Herbalist. Whenever you attack target creature you control, gets 1/0 until end of turn. If that creature is a token, it also gains a Death Touch until end of turn.
I think we'll give that one to me finally.
Yeah.
Mine's kind of neat. Vilespawn Spider. I got a gold one this time. 2/3 for only 2 mana. That's nice. It's 2 weird color combinations, but still. Uncommon. It's got reach, so it can attack or block flyers. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card, so that stinks. But that has an ability, sacrifice this creature, create a 1/1 green insect creature token for each creature, so it can create a bunch of creatures. I think mine is pretty good. It's an inexpensive creature for a 2/3 with reach.
Mine is Fountain Port Bell. Whenever Fountain Port Bell enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. 1. Sacrifice Fountain Port Bell. Draw a card.
I think we're gonna have to give that one to me.
Yeah.
Actually, let me reread yours a little bit. For a basic land card, okay. So you get to draw. You get a land and you can draw a card, but you know, I don't know. I'm still gonna give it to me. All right.
Well, you put that land on top of your deck, and then you draw that land.
Yeah, it's a. All right. Noose Constrictor. It's a snake. 2/2 can block flyers, and you can pump it up.
Mine is Frilled Sparkshooter. Menace and Reach. Frilled Sparkshooter enters with a 1/1/1 counter on it. If an opponent lost life during this turn.
Okay. So if you damage your opponents or whatever, basically, or they lost it, he'll come in as a 4/4. And how much does it cost to cast? 3?
3.
Yeah, so he's not. Or 3 in a fire, or 3 in a mountain, so he's 4. But he's a 3/3 with menace reach. I don't know. I actually think both of these are pretty decent for
Tie.
commons. Sure, let's tie it. They're both basic. Alright, I got another vampire. Lots of vampires in this set. Only thing I used to play a vampire deck way back in the day. So I was really excited when they started bringing vampires back, because back in the day when I had a vampire deck, there were only a few vampires in the whole game. Like Sanger Vampire, Ravenous Vampire, Krovikan Vampire. There were only a handful. Sky Shroud, Crappy Arrogant Vampire. Then along the lines, they started bringing a bunch of vampires out, which is exciting because I liked vampires and I had my vampire deck. But it was a little depressing because they definitely watered down vampires. Back in the day, the vampires were strong creatures, you know, and now they...
What does yours do?
Just they're a bunch of kind of basic little wussy creatures. But anyway, this one is a vampire. Whenever this creature or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. But it's a 0/1. So whenever anything dies, you get to do a drain life. What's yours?
This might be a tie.
How in the world does a vampire have 0 attack? I mean, come on.
Mine is Moonrise Cleric. Whenever Moonrise Cleric attacks, you gain 1 life.
But it's a 2/3. Okay, and it's interesting. It can be cast with, is that black or white? I actually like the ability on mine. It's just, it's a 0/1 creature.
Mine's a 2/3.
So I'm going to say Emerson wins that one. This one's got a neat ability. It's just... Ooh, legendary artifact. Hell Vault. 3 mana. Ooh, exile target creature you control. That removes it from the game. Or exile target creature you don't control. That's pretty powerful.
Oh.
When Hell Vault is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return all cards exiled to their owner's control. So they come back. So this is an interesting one. I think I'm probably going to win this one. This is a rare.
Probably. I'm trying to scan my art card.
What's your next card?
My next card is Tree Guard Duo. Whenever Tree Guard Duo enters until end of turn, target creature you control gains Vigilance and gets +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures you control.
Whenever
so how many you control?
So he's a what? A 3/4?
That's how much it's plus.
A 3/4 creature. He's a frog rabbit. He's a frog and a rabbit.
It's a frog and a rabbit.
And whenever it comes in, I can't read it because you're bouncing all over the place. But
when it comes in, the target creature, depending on how many things you control, that's how much it gains.
I mean, that's interesting. 3-4.
So if you control, I don't know if this is possible, but if you controlled 5, it'd be +5, +5.
But I think we should go with mine because mine's a rare.
Yeah.
And it's expensive to use it, so it's not really worth all that much. I looked it up, but it is a rare. All right. Next, I've got an uncommon. Oh, vampire horror. Stormkirk Occultist, 3 mana for 3/2 with trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. Till end of turn, you may play that card. Madness is 2, so it's 3 mana for 3/2 with trample.
I think you win.
What'd you get?
Pearl of Wisdom.
Let's see.
Firstly, this is the art. This spell costs 1 less to cast if you control an otter, but the spells just draw 2 cards.
Well, drawing 2 cards is actually pretty good. And if you have an otter, then it could be a very inexpensive card.
It costs 1 and a water thing.
So, this spell costs 1. So if you have an otter deck, that could be good. I mean, drawing 2 cards is actually really good. It's a sorcery, though, and I don't know enough about this set to know if there's a good chance you have an otter or not, but probably.
You win or?
I'm kind of tempted to say you.
Okay.
Because drawing cards is about the most beneficial thing in the game. Although this is decent. 3 for a 3/2 trample.
Tie?
If you discard it, I know. We'll say you.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a foil. Human Wizard. 1 mana. Sacrifice another creature. Draw a card. Then transform this creature. And he becomes a demon. Nice.
What?
Now he's a 4/4.
What is it?
He has no
original
ability.
One.
So basically, he's 1 mana for a 1/1, and you can sacrifice any other creature, and then you get to draw a card and transform him. And then he turns into a demon, but he's only just a 4/4 demon. He has no actual abilities. But it is kind of nice. He's only 1 mana. You get to cast him, and then you transform him into a 4/4. And mine's shiny though, so
Mine
got that
is
going for me.
Thornplay Intimidator. It's a rat rogue. Sorry, my hands are so shaky for some reason. Offspring 3. You may pay an additional 3 as you cast this spell. If you do, when this creature enters, create a 1/1 token copy of it. When this creature enters, target opponent loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. I think you win.
Well, mine's shiny, so I think we should. Mine's a foil,
I don't got a foil.
so I will take that one. Next up is a land, and then I've got an art card. Kind of a neat little art card here. I like the art cards. Looks
My next one is the Life Creed Duo. It is a bat and a bird flying. When another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. I think I win this pack battle.
Well, I mean, I would say my main cards were probably this foil one here, just because it's a foil. And then I had my rare. Let's see, where's my rare? Oh, right here. My rare. But I would give it to you too. You probably won. Because you had a bunch of wins right in the very beginning. And I think this might be, without checking every single one, this Badger one might be the most valuable one. It's not worth a ton, but it's a couple bucks.
Trying to scam my art card because I've done it before. It's hard to do though.
I think the art cards are usually only worth $1 or $2.
I give up.
Well, even the spider is actually worth about a couple of bucks.
I'm gonna see what my Moonrise Cleric is.
Alright, so we will give you that one. Although I'd say it was probably fairly close.
Yeah.
Next up, next pack.
Oh, this thing's $1.50.
Yeah, card drawings. That's one thing I do like about Magic cards is they all tend to have a little bit of value for the most part. You buy a deck of Pokemon cards and they're some, like, 2/3 of the deck or pack is worth 20 cents or 10 cents. They're worthless. And then, of course, then the good cards are worth a ton. But, yeah, it's Magic cards. They don't tend to be worth as much, but they're not as worthless either.
See?
Okay, yeah, but look at the other end. Is that okay? Yeah,
I'm gonna pull through.
Start with
I'm starting at the back.
Go ahead and get mine. Emerson's are easier to open because they're right in the pack instead of in the cardboard sleeves like mine. I do have a couple extra Innistrad packs. I like that first pack. Okay, like I said, I am a little disappointed that with the vampires that they kind of been watered down. It feels like over the years. Back in the day, it was like Kraviken vampire, Sanger vampire, Sky Shroud vampire. They're all flying 3/3, 4/4. They're just stronger creatures, and now they got a lot of 1/1, 2/2 vampires. It just doesn't seem right. But whatever. I mean, I'm glad they have made the vampires more mainstream, at least. So Emerson knocked my pack over, so we're waiting on that now. But, more art cards. So, alright, let's get going. First up, I've got Ancestral Anger.
Mine is...
Target creature gains trample and gets +X+0 until end of turn, where X is 1 plus the number of cards named Ancestral Anger in your graveyard. So it could be +1 +0. And then you have to draw a card. What do you get?
Mine is Warren Elder. For 3 mana and white, creature you control gets 1
creatures, so it's all creatures
you control get +1/+1 until end of turn.
So this one is potentially decent. I mean, at most it's going to be +4/+0 until end of turn. But then you get to draw a card. It's only 1 mana, so that's nice. But there's a good chance it's only going to be +1/+0 and a draw a card. This is a weak creature, but he's inexpensive. And he pumps up all of your creatures. So I actually like yours better, to be honest. So I'm going to say you win that one.
Okay, for win.
Duel for Dominance. Choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control. If you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, put a +1 counter on the chosen creature you control, and the chosen creature fight each other. Each deal damage equal to its power. So, okay, so basically make 2 creatures fight each other.
Mine is Dire Sight. It's sorcery. Surveil 2, then draw 2 cards. You lose 2 life. To surveil 2, look at the top. You win.
I think you win. Actually, look at your cards and draw 2. You lose 2 life. That's things, but you get to draw 2 cards. So I'm gonna say you.
Okay. Take the win.
Creature Human Soldier. 1/2 for 1. When this creature enters, investigate. Create a clue token. It's an artifact with 2 sacrifices. Draw a card. That's not bad. It's nothing special, but.
Mine is the Sky Skipper Duo.
I can't read it. It's blurry. Can you?
Yeah. When Sky Skipper Duo enters Exile up to one other target creature you control. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step.
It's 5 mana though for a 3/3 flyer. I'm gonna say I win that one. I don't think either of these are that great. Okay, mine next one is 1 mana instant exile target creature control, then return that card to the battlefield under the owner's control. Spirit, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay, that's decent. Basically, you get to potentially boost one of your creatures. Spirit.
Mine is Nettle Guard.
You gotta hold it back a little bit. It's so blurry when you hold it close.
I'm doing it so they can see the art.
Okay, I still can't read it. Okay, read it, please.
Okay. Nettle Guard to Mouse Soldier, Valiant. Whenever Nettle Guard becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, it gets +0/+2 until end of turn. For 1 mana, sacrifice Nettle Guard to destroy target artifact or enchantment.
What do you think? Whenever the guard becomes the target spell or ability you control, it gets pumped up.
But only a 3/1.
Yeah, we'll give it to you. Evolving Wilds, land.
Ooh.
Sacrifices land, search your library for basic land and put it into play.
You have an early land.
Yeah, but it's a non-basic land. It's a special land.
True.
Okay, what's yours? This
Mine
is interesting, but
3-tree mascot.
3-tree mascot. For 2 mana, it's an artifact creature, it's shapeshifter. Add 1 mana of any color. Huh.
Activate only once each turn.
You have to pay to do it though, so it's not free. Okay. It's not just tap, is it? It's pay 1. Still, I actually like yours better. I'm gonna say you. Blazing Torch again.
No. Changing this card is every creature type.
I already had this one. Blazing Torch. Creature can't be blocked by vampires and zombies.
Mine is Raccoon Rallier.
Oh, I think you're gonna win just because yours is awesome art. Target creature control gains haste. 2 mana. Let's.
Until end of turn, activate only as sorcerer.
We gotta give it to you, even if just based on that art. So I got another one I got last pack. It's a little disappointing.
It's a transforming starving.
Yeah, except this one's not foil.
Mine is Rust Shield Rampager. A Raccoon Warrior. Offspring for 2 mana. You may pay an additional 2 as you cast the spell. If you do, when this creature enters, create a 1/1 token copy of it. So like that other card. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less.
Let's see. Oh, I like yours. 4 mana for a 4/4, and it has restrictions on blocking, and it allows you to pay extra to create some tokens. Let's give it to you. If my other one was a foil, so that would have got bonus points. But. So once again, actually, I've only opened 2 packs of this set ever, and it's a 3rd card now I've got that was in both packs. But I do like this one actually. This Vile Spawn Spider, 2 mana for a 2/3 with reach, and can create insect tokens.
Mine is Rabbit Response. It's an instant. Creatures you control get a +2/+1 until end of turn. If you control a rabbit, scry 2.
It's hard to say without knowing this set better whether or not it's likely you own a rabbit, but probably. Creatures you control get what? +2 or
2
+2
+1.
+1. Okay, that's nice. I like.
I've gotten a decent amount of rabbits.
Yeah, so there's a good chance you'd have a rabbit.
Rabbit.
And plus 2+1 is pretty strong. I do like this
The
one.
main, you mainly get mice, though.
There's only 2 mana.
I think I win.
Let's say a tie.
Tie.
Alright, another vampire, but he's a 1/1 vampire. I mean, come on.
Ooh.
What in the world? 1 mana for 1/1 vampire. Lifelink. That's
I'm
good.
gonna
Sacrifice a
bite
creature,
your
put a 1/1
ankles.
counter on each vampire you control. So that is potentially pretty powerful then. He starts out super weak. And you can pump up your stronger vampires too. So what's yours?
Mine is Eddie Merc Crab.
Eddie Murphy?
It's an elemental crab. Flash. This spell costs 1 mana less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard.
Oh, and that could be a lot
Eddie
cheaper.
Merc Crab enters tapped if it's not your turn. When Eddie Merc Crab enters, tap up to 2 target
I think
creatures.
that's a pretty powerful card. It's
I don't
really
know what that
expensive.
means.
Well, it's really expensive, but in a blue deck, you're likely to have a lot of sorceries for each instant sorcery. You're likely to have a lot of instant sorceries in your graveyard, which could make this cost a lot less. You can play it as an instant, which is pretty powerful, although it comes into play tapped if you play it as an instant in someone else's turn, which is fine, but it just means, well, I don't know, I guess, whatever. But you have to tap a bunch what it means is you can play it as an instant to tap a bunch of other creatures.
I don't know what tap means.
It means they turn to the side and can't be, a lot of abilities can't be used if they're tapped,
Okay.
or they can't be attacking. So, I mean, it's an expensive card, but it could be a lot cheaper because you probably will have those things. I don't know. I actually like both of these. I'm going to say tie because yours is, I think, pretty strong. It's a big, strong creature, but mine is potentially pretty tough
I
too.
love this art.
Okay, I got Lightning Axe. Instant, as an additional cost to pay this spell, discard a card or pay 5. Lightning Axe deals 5 damage to target creature. So, can't even see it here. 1 mana, instant, do 5 damage, and discard a card, or 6 mana, and do 5 damage. I think that makes it like a Lava Axe, basically. Except Lava Axe is a sorcery, I think. Mine's okay.
Before I say anything, I
That a
just
squirrel?
gotta say, this art is awesome.
Is it a squirrel?
It is called Downwind Ambusher.
Yeah, it's
It is a skunk assassin. Flash. When Downwind Ambusher, I can't talk.
Ambusher.
Enters, choose 1. Target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Destroy target creature an opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn.
I think we should give it to you, if nothing else, based on just the art. Yours is
It's
awesome.
awesome.
Yours is awesome. A rare. Death Cap Glade. I'm going to look up the cost of the price of mine.
Well, he does that.
This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands, which reasonably you'll have 2 or more other lands as long as it's not the first couple turns. And it's black or green, so it's a multicolored. Actually, that's pretty good. I bet it's worth something because its only downfall is it potentially enters tapped, but there's a good chance it won't as long as you don't draw it right away, and then it can produce 2 different lands. So I'm going to look the price up of this one real quick too.
While he does that, I'll say mine. Mine is Strike Force, Bird Knight. It's a 1/3 flying double strike vigilance.
Okay, mine's worth about $7.
I'll look mine up. I
let me
doubt
look
it's
at yours.
anything.
Let me look at it. Flying, double strike, vigilance. Oh, 1/3. He's weak, but the fact that he's double strike means he does 2 damage.
$1.10.
Yeah, he's a lot of white creatures. They have little. Yours is not a rare.
Nope.
Mine's a rare. So you haven't gotten to your rare yet.
You win.
But yours is. I actually like this for like a little. They call them like white weenie decks where they get little white creatures. It's only 3 mana for a 1/3 with all his abilities. But yeah, I win. Alright, next up. What'd you get?
You go.
Fiend Hunter. When this creature enters, you may exile another target creature. When this creature leaves, return the exiled creature. It's 3 mana for a 1/3 human cleric. Basically just 3 mana, 1/3 creature. Boom, you take out another creature when he comes in. Not bad. Gives you a cheap little creature. And exile something else.
Mine is Lunar Convocation.
Convocation.
Convocation. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. At the beginning of your step turn, if you gained and lost life this turn, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. For 1 mana and death, I think? I don't know what that is. It's a skull. Pay 2 life to draw a card. Art.
So yours is worth about $2.50.
Yeah,
Mine's worth about $1.25. I actually like my little guy, but I'm gonna give it to you. My next one is a. I'm gonna get rid of my land because he doesn't really matter. Hollow. Gather the townsfolk. Create 2 1/1 white human creature tokens. If you have 5 or less life, create 5 instead. Kind of nice, and it's hollow. So that's neat.
Mine is an island, basic land island.
Yeah, but it's a full art, borderless or whatever they call those.
No.
I got an art. Did you get an art on that one too?
I still have 1 more card though.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hold on.
That art's kind of neat.
This is not foil. $1.52. Okay. Firstly, this is its art. It's awesome. It's called Take Out the Trash. It's an instant. Take out the trash deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker if you control a raccoon. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Also, I think this is my foil.
Yeah, it's your foil, so that's the one you compare to this. And I create tokens. And yours is damage.
Damage? No.
I like them both, and they're both foil.
$1.50. But I want to see.
Let's see your art.
My art?
Oh, yours is better because you got the signature in it. You win that one.
Mine's out of 54.
I think
Yours is out of 25 though.
No, yeah, but I think yours is special because it's got the gold signature.
I mean, I'm gonna try and look at its pricing.
But alright, well I think you actually probably won.
Haha, loser.
I kind of lost track, but I'd say you probably won that one. I like both of these sets so far, although I'm still not all that familiar with them. I don't know enough about them to really say too much. But they seem pretty neat, and I like the art cards. Actually, I like the art in general in both the sets. Like the vampires and stuff are neat. I like the dark, gothic vampire stuff, and I like the goofy animals.
I don't know.
I like that.
Either the skunk or take out the trash.
Well, the only thing I'm a little disappointed about, though, is I only opened 2 packs, and I got 3 of the exact same card. So that is
I'm 14, so you only got 11 new cards.
Right. But this land is pretty neat. The multi-land, actually I like his little white weenie bird thing here was pretty neat. I like this vampire, even though I don't like the fact that he's just a 1/1 vampire, that's weak. But the fact that it's pumps up the vampires is pretty cool. And these spiders are pretty cool.
I like my art card a lot.
Yeah, yours is neat. So, alright, so what happens to the winner? Winner gets to open a...
Don't we have an extra one of those ones?
Winner opens one more pack.
But what pack?
Let's see what we have extra.
So nice weather today.
Winner gets to open a Final Fantasy pack.
Oh,
So now hopefully we get something awesome. Let's get a Sephiroth.
Die.
This is a long video.
Die. This is our longest video.
Yeah, we probably should have stopped it at that. But whatever.
Oh, well. It's because we took time explaining every single card. Oh, these people. I don't know their names. You guys might. I just called them
People
these
can skip through parts of our video if they feel like it, or they can only watch a few minutes.
Oh, nice and quick opening. First one is Mystian Elder. Human Wizard. When this creature enters, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Hecdies.
Is it that plant one?
No, it's a blob of eyes. Ooze Horror. When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card. I've had this one.
Oh yeah, I've got this one already.
Fat Chocobo. 1. Create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whenever a land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0 until end of turn. 2, 3, 4. Glurpunk creature you control gain trample until end of turn. Sage Nowliths. I'll read it. It's artifact equipment. Job select. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token, then attach this to it. Equipped creature gets +1/+0. Has whenever this creature attacks, untap target attacking creature, and is a cleric in addition to its other types. Equip 3 mana. Weapons Vendor. When this creature enters, draw a card. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control an equipment, you may pay 1 mana. When you do, attach target equipment you control to target creature you control. Haste Magic. It's an instant. Target creature gets +3/+1 and gains haste until end of turn. Exile the top card of your library. You may play it until your next end step. Iron Giant.
Okay, we've already got both of those.
Artifact creature. Demon. Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. The Iron Giant is... That's description. Lionheart.
The sword. I think that's, Squall's sword.
Artifact equipment. When this equipment enters, it deals 2 damage to any target. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. Equip 2 mana. Dark Knight's Greatsword. Artifact equipment. Job select. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token, then attach this to it. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and is a knight in addition to its other types. Chaos Bringer. Equip. Pay 3 life. Activate only once each turn. I don't know. Quina Quo Gourmet.
From Final Fantasy IX.
Legendary creature Q. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a 1/1 green frog creature token are created instead. For 2 mana, sacrifice a frog, put a 1/1 counter on Quina. I don't know anything.
Ooh, who is that?
Ambrosia Whiteheart. Legendary creature Bird. Flash. When Ambrosia Whiteheart enters, you may return another permanent you control to its owner's hand. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, Ambrosia Whiteheart gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It's a 2/2.
Okay.
Here, you scan that. Summon Primal Odin. Okay. That's its art. Legendary, whatever the final tier is. Destroy target creature an opponent controls. 2. This creature gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player. That player loses the game. What?
Is that Odin?
Primal Odin. Hall of Sorrow. Draw 2 cards. Each player loses 2 life. I don't get the second ability. Lunatic Pandora. This is my foil. Legendary Artifact. For 2 mana. Surveil 1. 6 mana, and also both of these have these little turn symbols. I don't know what that means. Tap. For 2 mana, tap. That's the first one. 6 mana, tap. Sacrifice Lunatic Pandora to destroy target non-land permanent. And my land is basic land forest. Also, this is token creature hero and token creature bird. Oh, the bird actually does something. Whenever a land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Okay.
That's it. Emerson's the winner.
How much is that one card?
That one.
Okay, is that it for all?
That's
today?
it. Emerson's the winner, and that's it. Well, hopefully next video we will have some more Journey Together, and we can finally get that.
Lily's Clefairy.
But otherwise, it was fun opening these packs. I think it was a good matchup. Totally different than 2 different sets, but it took a long time because we had to go through each individual card and read it basically to get an understanding of which one was better. Versus Pokemon, they're a lot more straightforward. You can just glance at them and say, oh, that one's better, that one's better, that one's better. And we know the Pokemon, fairly well, but this we actually had to study each card a little bit. But, alright, sorry for the long video, but thanks for sticking with it.